most important aspects of tennis is doubles. And what a lot of people don't understand about doubles is doubles can make your singles a lot better, because doubles, you're being more aggressive. Doubles, usually there's less pressure. Doubles, you're coming forward, you're coming to the net. So a lot of times, great practice for singles can be doubles. So over the years of my coaching, 30 plus years, I've had these doubles drills that we really always end all of our clinics with. And I always believe tennis should be extremely dynamic. So dynamic for me means fun and competitive. So this to end, 2 hours of playing tennis is a lot of fun. To make it dynamic, to make it fun, to make it competitive by keeping score, by putting, a big group. So today we have 4 players, Dolan, Will, Chase, and Eddie. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. They're all great players. They've done these drills, but we're gonna run them through some of the doubles drills that are important. And look, over the years, obviously, we've had some great players come through this system. Robert Lindstedt won the Australian Open. Robert Farah, I always call him Robert Farah, won Wimbledon and US Open in the pros. So we've had a lot of success with these doubles drills. They're definitely proven. I really can say all of my kids that do them usually do a little bit better in doubles. So we have a lot of fun with it, and it's very productive. We're gonna focus first on the role of the net player in doubles. So this very first drill I call pinch. So a pinch is, say your partner's serving or returning. A pinch is, I'm controlling my box. So my service box, anything that goes through my box is my responsibility. So I wouldn't necessarily be crossing, that's a poach, but a pinch is right here. I'm just taking that and then staying. So we play a game. We usually play it up to 11, 7, 9, 11, and we just play it out. And we'll feed one to Eddie's backhand, and then we'll feed one to Chase's forehand. It's very quick. It goes quick. Like I said, I want it to be dynamic. So that's all we're trying to do here. You can see, look at them. They're always going forward here. Coming forward, not making a ton of balls. 6-0, this is a bagel. 6-1 on the scoreboard. Scoreboard is not broken. Good, awesome, awesome. Great hands, Dolan, great hands. 8-5. 8-6, little comeback here. Crowd pleaser. 8-7. Look at how close they get to the net. 9-4. That's a count. 10-4. 11-4. Great playing, you two. The attackers should win this, but obviously today Will and Dolan had some great hands. We just worked on the pinch. Now we're gonna work on a more traditional poach. But let's remember, the poach is when we cross the middle line. I'm playing on the deuce side here. I cross the middle line, take a ball headed to my partner, and play it out. When I do that, the person who is closest to net is in charge. They make the decisions. You can call out, but the other partner should see what's going on. So I'm here, and if Chase is my partner, I cross, I take it, now he's gotta go behind me. So this is how this drill will be set up. Okay, so we'll just play it out. One person will be crossing, the other person will be cutting behind them. Really working on cutting the ball off. As we poach, I want a diagonal movement towards the net. I want you using your body for leverage into a better shot to get closer to the net to have a more effective shot. All right, let's see them do it. Good, you guys can lob. Great. And as you see, we recover to the service line here. 2-1. Look at how quick their feet are moving. Awesome. They're moving without the ball. Great hustle, Chase. 5-4. We'll play this to 9. Great shot. 9-7. There we go. Very good. That's good. We're done. We're going to be working on poaching now off the forehand side. Watch how the players are moving towards the net as they cross the court. Here we go. 1-0. Keep closing that net. Keep closing that net. 1-1. Go. Forward. Great, Will. Great. So many times on the poach, it's not the first ball that ends the rally. It's the second. 5-1. You can see they're doing that well. They haven't hit any winners with the first ball. They've won the majority of the second balls. 6-1. 6-2. The players in the back should be using the middle of the court as much as possible. 7-2. Great depth there. 7-4. They're going to start to get a little tired here. Great depth. 8-4. Playing to 9. 9-4. What we saw a lot of is as they poach, they're starting at the service line and ending up here, which is what I want. The majority of your poaches, I want across the court, down the middle of the court. So a lot of people make that mistake of trying to make the first poach volley too good. Put it deep down the middle across the court at your opponent's feet, and then put the second ball away. The next variation of a poaching drill is combining the overhead and the poach. So the overhead is really important because that's really a shot where you should be very, very aggressive on it. Always keep the ball in front of you. So what does that mean? That means backing up to keep that ball in front of you and you're moving back. I don't want to see you standing, which is what a lot of people do, and worrying and letting the ball go over your head. Move, move, move. So your first move on an overhead from a ready position is racket up and 2 steps back. It's important to watch what the partner of the overhead is doing. They're on top of the net, ready for an easy ball. Then they back up, play it out, control the middle. 4-2, playing to 7. Will is ready to put the ball away. 5-2. Some very nice feeds over there. This next drill really works on playing back in doubles. I mean, look, tennis is always changing. It's always evolving. Sometimes it's evolving in places we don't want it to go. I mean, I think what has happened in the last 20 years is there's a lot more tennis played in the backcourt, especially in doubles, which would have never happened, you know, when I was growing up 20 years ago. But this is a great drill for people when they're staying back, and this happens a lot at really a lot of levels of tennis, but especially in women's tennis, even the top levels of women's doubles. And we're also seeing this in men's doubles at the top levels. But you're staying back and you're being rewarded for keeping the ball deep and poaching. So the ball will be fed to Eddie, they will play it out, and they win the point. They'll get 2 points. If Will poaches, he doesn't have to hit a winner, they just have to win the point. Or Dolan can out-rally him and keep the ball away from Chase and not let Chase poach, then that's also a great thing. But poaches are worth 2 points here. So let's play it and let's see how it goes. Brendan, you're gonna feed it deep. Thank you. Watch what Chase and Will are doing. Look at their footwork, how much they're moving at net. They're constantly moving. We want to reward people being aggressive here. Look at Chase. Great movement there, Chase. Awesome. You want to get inside the head of the person hitting the baseline. Great move. Another 2-pointer. 8-2. Great move, 8-3. Will's gotten tired. He's not moving too much. 9-4. So it's important to remember we have 4 people on the court today. I've done this drill with as many as 16 people. That's not perfect. I would say the perfect number is somewhere between 8 and 12. So you have, 8 on the, the extras on the challenger side. The king side was Chase and Eddie on this side, And the challengers, when they lose a point, then they have to both get out. So again, dynamic, moving, lots of competition, going after it. That's exactly what we want on the court. So many things are important in doubles, but one thing that's very important is transitioning to the net. So in this drill, I have both players back, forcing them both to come together. In doubles, you always want to move as a tandem. So if you're playing back, one of you gets a short ball, you both should be attacking the net at the same time. So this drill works where we give a short ball to one. If we win that point, then they get another ball. They both have to go back, and the partner gets a ball. So they're constantly moving up and back, up and back. Here we go. Will is taking that short ball, coming in. Great. Thank you. On the service line, Brendan. Great. Great. Control that middle. Way to mix it up. Great shot. Way to control the middle, close the net. Great. So one thing you can see, as the one person's hitting the approach, the other partner is moving in before them. They're anticipating this shot. Very good. 6-4. Seven, 4. Very good.